So a few days ago, I had probably one of the weirdest dreams that I've ever had, and it's so weird that I actually remember it distinctly. Now, I've told most of my friends this, and they had a good laugh out of it, and they said I should make a video of it. And so, what I'm about to tell you is not fake. This was a real dream. So, here it is. From what I remember, where my memory starts, I'm in a jail. Now, this isn't like your ordinary jail like at Alcatraz. This is like a dungeon, like medieval kind of jail where there were only 3 cells. It was almost like a dungeon in a way. And there was like really like black and green moldy block work. And it was really creepy, and I could have sworn I heard dripping noises. But anyway, there were 3 cells. 2 of the cells, if I remember, had like knights in them. Like medieval knights, like the Black Knight from Scooby-Doo. And it was kind of creepy, but there was a 3rd cell, and in the 3rd cell, I was visiting someone, and it was my best friend. Now, my best friend, apparently, in this dream, was an orangutan. I swear to God. Now, apparently, I had a really close connection with this orangutan because I knelt down to see how he was, to get to, like, at his eye height. He reaches out to me for me to grab his hand like it was the Green Mile or something. And I grab his hand and I just start bawling. Like I explode with sadness and tears. And apparently, because my subconscious has like its own memory of whatever scenario I'm in, and apparently the orangutan got in trouble for some racing crime. And it was really bad because I would not have been bawling so bad. So I told him I was going to race for him. Now this is exactly what I told him. I will race for you. But hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. I swear to God, that's what I said. So I walk over to this bathroom nearby, and it transitions to something else. I'm on a racetrack. Now this isn't a normal racetrack, because remember, we're talking about my dreams, and my head is crazy. This racetrack is like Mario Kart, I swear. There were loops, hills, like just everything you can think of in Mario Kart was there. The power-ups, anti-power-ups, it was there. So I'm racing. Now, I get to this anti-power-up that makes me drowsy. Like everything starts fading in and out of black. And I start hearing this woman's voice. Now, the image that's coming in my head is a mix of this woman and this woman combined into one. And she's like serenading me into sleep. Like she's just like hypnotizing me, like you're getting sleepy or something like that. And the track I'm on changes from like I'm in the sky with these ramps to where I'm in like a bourbon area. Like I'm in like downtown, and I'm roof hopping. And I fall asleep to the point I turn my car off the building, and I crash, and my car is broken. So I wake up, and I'm looking everywhere for a car. And I find this really nice car. The only problem with this car is, it's a red Stingray. But here's the real problem. The hood of the car is like, it's almost 10 yards long, and the cockpit is like 2 yards long. So I'm having a hard time trying to fit into this car. Now apparently in my dreams, I become different people. In this one, I switched over and I'm Patrick Warburton. Don't ask. And I'm trying to fit into this tiny car. Now this guy walks up and he asks, "Hey, what are you doing trying to steal my car?" And I swear to God, I rip off my shirt and I reveal that I'm Superman. And I tell him, I'm Superman and I need your car. So the guy asked me, "Well, if you're Superman, why don't you just fly?" And I was in that moment where like, what do I say? He caught me. How do I get out of this? So the only way I could get out of it was by punching him in the face, knocking his lights out. So finally, the car that I try to hijack breaks down. It just collapses. So I'm like, crap, where am I going to get another car? I got to finish this race. I see this white van pulling up. And I swear to God, I look in there, and there's a Mexican family. Now please, don't ask any questions. I do not know where any of this content is coming from, but this is what's happening in my dream. The Mexican family, apparently, I'm related to them. I know them. And the driver's seat is a Mexican mother, and in the passenger seat is this huge Mexican grandmother and a bunch of kids in the back seat. So I tell them, Mama, I need to use the car. I'm needing to finish this race to save my friend. As this is happening, as I tell them this, everyone gets out and they try to figure out how they're going to arrange their seating so I could fit in. As they're doing this, I tell them, hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. So I run, I'm still in downtown, and I run across the street to this deli. And in this deli, I run into the guy and I tell him, Sir, I need to borrow your bathroom. Where are they? And he says, they're right over there. I look over and it's obvious, and I see these obvious two doors that say men and women. And I know they're bathrooms. So I walk over there. But apparently my subconscious body doesn't want me to go there. It instead turns me to a shelf of bread. And I'm staring at bread and I'm wondering, okay, what bread do I need? And finally I think to myself, wait, I'm not looking for bread, I'm looking for a bathroom. And the guy says, no, buddy, the bathrooms are over there. Oh, thanks. So I start walking over there, and my body just like speeds up, and I run into the women's bathroom. I'm looking around looking for a urinal, and I can't find one, and I realize I'm in the women's bathroom. Everyone at the deli is yelling at me saying, no, the bathroom is over there, next door. And I finally walk over there, and a white-shirted cop tries to escort me, and I tell him, dude, I know where it is. I'm having a bad day. So I finally go over there, and I go into the bathroom, and the guy starts discussing to everyone about like psychological problems, about how to deal with people like me while I'm using the bathroom. And everyone is sick of his crap. He's those type of people that no matter what he says, smart or he's just making it up, no one wants to hear him. So finally, after I'm done using the bathroom, I finally realize this isn't real. And I realize I'm dreaming, and I wake up. And when I woke up, I'm thinking to myself, that was the weirdest dream I ever had. I gotta use the bathroom.